From the very beginning of life, our senses have been the gateways to the world. They gather fragments of reality, the glow of light, the whisper of sound, the taste of sweetness, the scent of memory, and the touch of existence itself. Yet, as powerful as these senses are, they are not the final truth. They are merely messengers, carrying information to the greatest command center ever created, the human brain. The brain, a mysterious universe of billions of neurons, does not simply collect these signals. It weaves them together, like an artist painting a masterpiece. The color you see is not just light, it is the brain interpreting light. The music you hear is not just vibration, it is the brain transforming rhythm into meaning. Even the beating of your heart is not just a pulse, it is the brain telling you that you are alive. But the brain does not stand alone. Within the chest, the heart beats not only to keep us alive, but to shape the very emotions that define us. Science has shown that the heart communicates with the brain in a hidden language of signals and rhythms. When you are afraid, the heart races before the brain even understands why. When you are calm, the steady beat of the heart tells the brain, all is safe. Together, the heart, and from this endless conversation between senses, brain, and heart, something extraordinary arises: awareness. Awareness is not just knowing the world outside. It is also recognizing the world within. It is the quiet voice that asks, who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? This awareness is the crown of human existence, the treasure hidden behind every thought and every feeling. Think about it. Without senses, the brain would be blind. Without the brain, the senses would be meaningless. Without the heart, both would be empty machines. But with all three together, we awaken to something far greater than survival. We awaken to consciousness itself. We become beings who can love, dream, and create. We become storytellers of the universe. Perhaps this is why ancient philosophers believed that the soul lives in the meeting point of heart and mind. Modern science may not use the word soul, yet it confirms something remarkable. The brain and heart are not enemies, but allies. One thinks, the other feels. One calculates, the other believes. And between the two, humanity finds its balance. So the next time you hear music, remember, your ears are not simply hearing sound. Your brain is translating it into meaning, and your heart is giving it emotion. The next time you see the colors of the sky, remember, your eyes are only windows, but your mind is the true painter. And when you feel the warmth of love, remember, it is not only in the heart, not only in the brain, it is in the union of both. This is the secret journey of awareness, from senses to brain, from brain to heart, and from heart to consciousness. And it is this journey that makes us not just living creatures, but human beings capable of wonder, of choice, and of destiny. In the silent theater of the mind, thoughts appear like actors stepping onto a stage. Some are whispers, fragile and fleeting. Others are storms, powerful enough to shape the very core of who we are. But what exactly are thoughts? Are they just sparks of electricity within the brain, or are they seeds of reality waiting to grow? Science tells us that every thought begins as a signal among neurons, tiny messengers of energy. Yet, when these signals connect, they form patterns, and patterns become ideas. An idea is not just a picture in the mind, it is the blueprint of what might one day exist in the world. Every invention, every poem, every dream of a better life begins as a thought. But thoughts do more than create inventions. They shape who we are. A thought of fear can freeze us. A thought of hope can move mountains. A thought of love can heal wounds no medicine can reach. The brain does not simply think, it imagines, and imagination is the bridge between what is and what could be. Consider this. When you imagine the future, your brain activates as if that future is already happening. The mind rehearses, the body prepares, and slowly, the thought becomes a path. This is why great leaders, artists, and visionaries have always understood that imagination is not fantasy, it is the beginning of creation. To think is to plant a seed. To act is to water it. To believe is to watch it grow. Yet thoughts are not only personal, they connect us to each other. A single idea can unite nations, inspire revolutions, or comfort a lonely soul. Thoughts travel beyond the walls of the mind, carried in words, in art, in action. They become part of the collective human story. And this story, written by countless thoughts, is the history of civilization itself. But beware, thoughts are powerful, and power must be guided. A mind filled with darkness can create destruction, just as a mind filled with light can build hope. This is why awareness, the consciousness we spoke of before, must act as a guardian. Awareness watches the thoughts, chooses the right ones, and gives them strength. In this way, the heart, brain, and awareness together turn imagination into destiny. So remember, the thoughts you choose are not just private shadows. They are the architects of your tomorrow. Feed your mind with love, and your world will bloom. Feed it with fear, and your world will wither. Between thought and reality lies the most mysterious journey of all, the journey of imagination. And it is this journey that makes us creators, dreamers, and builders of worlds yet to come.